The Cicada 3301 incident, the internet's most unsolved puzzle. It all starts with an eerie tweet from an information sharing and social media website called 4chan. It reads, "Hello, we are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test. There is a message hidden in this image. Find it, and it will lead you to the road to finding us. We look forward to meeting the few that will make it all the way through. Good luck, 3301. This instantly created sparks online, with many commenting saying, "This must be a hoax or some fun challenge," while others believed it may have hid a deeper truth. Maybe it was related to the CIA or a higher-up agency. So many got up to solve the puzzle. After many tries, users were able to find a pathway through a program called Outguess. They were able to decipher a link. Tibervis Clavdis says, followed by a jumble of letters leading to this image. A decoy? Although upon closer inspection it led to more clues which ended up giving a book code. It stated, "Here is a book code. For more information, go to," followed by a jumble of random coordinates. The book in question was the Mabinogion, which through reading the pages and deciphering highlighted text throughout, users were given a phone number. Once called, it played the following message.
Very good. You have done well. There are 3 prime numbers associated with the original final .jpg image. 3301 is one of them. You will have to find the other 2. Multiply all 3 of these numbers together and add a .com on the end to find the next step. Good luck.
The other prime numbers were found out through the dimensions of the original image, and it led to a website with a cicada symbol and a countdown. Once the countdown depleted, users were given a list of coordinates stretched across multiple areas around the globe. This began to shake the world and prove that Cicada was not a prank, but a serious puzzle leading many more to the chase. Each location contained a poster with a cicada and a QR code at the bottom. After scanning the QR code, users were taken to an image which, when deciphered, contained information about a certain book, and through more investigation led to a website which concluded the first puzzle. It only let a select few in with a clear message. We want the best, not the followers. The ones who made it through were advised not to share any information and keep it top secret, otherwise it risked their place and removal from Cicada completely. After over 4 weeks with no further messages, another post arose. "Hello, we have now found the individuals we sought. Thus our month-long journey ends. For now, thank you for your dedication and effort. If you were unable to complete the test or did not receive an email, do not despair. There will be more opportunities like this one. Thank you all, 3301. Was that it for the mystery? Many believed it couldn't have ended that early and began to explore further. That was when users discovered that every message from Cicada contained a PGP signature, which basically just meant you were able to verify whether a message came from a correct or incorrect source, so they could shut down the imitation, steering users away from the answers. So then the cycle restarted when a year later, this message was found with the correct PGP signature. Hello again. Our search for intelligent individuals now continues. The first clue is hidden within this image. Find it, and it will lead you on the road to finding us. We look forward to meeting the few that will make it all the way through. Good luck, 3301. So similar to the first puzzle, users used the same program. Outguess found an image and then a book, which led to multiple clues being found. One of them included an ancient rune alphabet, which did not provide much use, as well as an audio of the instar emergence. Then yet again, the search went global, with multiple locations being revealed and more cicada posters revealing in the same and new locations. After all this, another supposed group of finalists were collected, and the world was left on ice again, as the trail seemed to have gone cold. Just when it seemed like things had quieted down, 2014 brought yet another twist. The third wave had arrived. Once again, an image hid a hidden message. Epiphany is upon you. Your pilgrimage has begun. Enlightenment awaits. Good luck. 3301. That message pointed toward a book. The book led to a link. The game was back on. But this time, there was a strange centerpiece to it all. At the heart of this phase was a mysterious text called Liber Primus Latin for the first book. It was believed to have been authored by Cicada themselves. Suddenly, the runic symbols that had puzzled people in 2013 were no longer random. They were the language of the book. But decoding the book didn't make things easier. The messages inside were deep, cryptic, and often philosophical, more like riddles wrapped in ideology. Many readers compared it to something you'd find in a cult's teachings. Yet it wasn't just abstract thoughts. The book also hid real clues. One page hinted at a hidden website on the dark web, but no one's ever found it. Another led to a site that contained an eerie audio file called Interconnectedness. And despite the global effort, most of Liber Primus remains unreadable. Some pages appear to be encrypted beyond the runes themselves. Out of 74 rune-inscribed pages, only 19 have been translated to date. When no puzzle appeared in 2015, fans started to suspect that the book was the key. If Cicada was going to return, Liber Primus had to be solved. That idea was almost confirmed in 2016 when a brief message from Cicada told seekers to take a closer look at the book once more. But since then, nothing. Years have passed. Progress is slow. The silence from Cicada is deafening. We end this with a closer look at Cicada's ideologies shown through their messages shared with the finalists. They concluded asking 3 questions. Do you believe that every human being has the right to privacy and anonymity and is within their rights to use tools which help and maintain privacy? Do you believe that information should be free? Do you believe censorship harms humanity? On top of that, a decoded message from Liber Primus reads, most things are not worth preserving. We follow dogma so that we can belong and be right, or we follow reason so we can belong and be right. There is nothing to be right about. To belong is death. It is the behaviors of consumption, preservation, and adherence. Cicada 3301's final questions and cryptic messages offer a rare glimpse into the ideology behind the puzzle, one rooted in radical privacy, anti-censorship, and intellectual freedom. By asking whether people believe in the right to anonymity, the freedom of information, and the dangers of censorship, Cicada positions itself not just as a test of intelligence, but as a filter for shared beliefs. The decoded message from Liber Primus goes even deeper, challenging conformity, blind belief, and societal structures. It suggests that following dogma or even reason for the sake of belonging is a form of death, a cycle of consumption and adherence with no true individuality. This philosophy aligns with the puzzle's anonymity and lack of reward. The journey was never about status or answers, but awakening. To Cicada, the truth lies not in solving the puzzle, but in rejecting systems that demand preservation, obedience, or belonging at the cost of freedom. Despite countless hours spent decoding its messages, analyzing clues, and chasing leads across continents, the true purpose behind Cicada 3301 remains unknown. No one ever officially claimed responsibility, no final message brought closure, and no one can say for certain what the puzzles were really for. Was it a recruitment test, a social experiment, or something far more secretive? What we do know is this. Cicada didn't just challenge intelligence, it challenged ideals. It asked us to consider privacy, freedom, and truth in a world increasingly defined by control and surveillance. And that's what makes it more than just a puzzle. It's a mystery that still speaks to something much deeper.